Morning. I guess I want to start out, we'll share a little reading here for you. It's a journey with Christ. It's from Luke 24:13 to 35.
What about a journey with me?
We'll get there. The Gospel of Luke relates to the story of two disciples of Jesus who were going along the road from Jerusalem to Emmaus. As these two friends were walking together, they shared their heart's deepest concerns about the death of Jesus. An unknown person joined them and explained the scriptures as they walked. Toward the end of the day's travels, they urged the stranger to eat with them. As the stranger took bread, blessed, broke, and shared it with them, their eyes were open, and they recognized the risen Christ. Then they rushed back to Jerusalem to share the news with others. Kind of like how Robin and I did, huh? I wrote notes. I'm kind of gonna...
I've been working on her.
Yeah, big time. I woke up with a cold this morning. I knew the devil was there. But you know what? You get to pray and it all works out right. My walk was amazing. The walk to Emmaus. I was totally out of my comfort zone when Pat and Kenny, when they came home. That was cool. I'm glad they found it a happy way to be, you know, and Pat's sharing it with me, and I'm, yeah, that's cool. And he says, oh, by the way, you're going too. When? Well, it was the weekend.
I went too.
Yeah. You went all the way. The weekend of our trunk or treat. Well, I couldn't, yeah, there's people that take your place. Well, okay. Well, no matter what I tried to do, it was not for me to not go. I had to go, you know. Pat's been talking about it for years from people that he had knew that went with him. Our dear friends here at church, Clarence and Betty. And I found out too, Pat and Charlotte had gone, and it's just amazing. And, you know, I thought I'd been saved. I knew I'd been saved through Christ. And I thought I was doing as God wanted me to do. I kind of, I got this, as my sister told me once, I got a V right here. I volunteer for a lot. I stay busy. I'm fortunate, though. I'm a stay-at-home mom, you know, Pat. So we can do some things that other people are working and not privileged to be able to do it as easily. So I help with the scouts. I help with the youth. I do the scouts, whatever. I do UMW. I do mission work. But I thought that was bringing me closer to God. Well, anything else to say? Who? God.
Oh.
Yes, God.
No.
I thought I was pretty tight with God because of all I do. But I still had kind of an emptiness right here, you know. Walking with God is a whole different experience. Learning of God and reading about it, coming to church every Sunday, that's not it. That's not it. I needed having the devil in my life. It's not like I had to be somebody that was a drug addict, was somebody that robbed banks, somebody that was just a petty thief. That's
sounds good to me.
Yeah, it would. That's not what I did, but I still had, I guess, my doubts, my fears, and it's when I went on this walk, I have friends now that I never realized I had friends already. That's what Robin and I say. We've got friends. We don't have to have new friends. But I'm so glad I made new friends. We got some of them here. And we know these friends are always going to be here with us, no matter what. No matter when we call them, they're going to be here with us. But God is with us all the time, always. God is with me. I don't have to worry that God is not with me ever again. I don't have to pray and say,
But I'm still going to be with you too.
I'm going to have to fight that off.
Fight?
I pray that I can be stronger
Oh,
with God in me and on my
blah,
side
blah, blah, blah.
than the devil. The devil is always there working in us. It was the devil that was telling me that I didn't need it. I didn't need extra God. I didn't need extra love. I didn't need extra friends. That was the devil telling me that. And I'm so glad that I went. I went to bed the first night praying, why am I here? Are the doors unlocked?
And
so
I
can
was on
leave?
your pillow
Yeah, you were. You were.
telling you to stop that nonsense.
I struggled frantically with myself until, with the help of prayer, a lot of prayer, I felt the prayer of everyone here, everyone there. I was touched, literally touched, the hands on me. I prayed, and I prayed, and I prayed.
This mess walk has wore me out.
I felt Jesus Christ totally come into my heart like never before. Jesus won, the devil lost. I myself, with Jesus by my side, in my heart, am stronger than ever. I had one of the most awesome experience I can't even, I was exhausted with the happiness that came out of me. The way I have to say this, the way I was raised, I prayed to a cross with Jesus on it. Jesus looked so sad. He was in pain and agony for us. And even though we know Jesus rose from the dead, the rock was moved, he was out of the tomb, I always saw Jesus on the cross. Why? I guess because I never let him totally come into my heart. As I prayed,
Say thank you.
as I prayed, Jesus is now not on that cross anymore. Jesus is in my heart. He's not in pain. And now I can understand why we have a picture and an empty cross. I never understood it. It took me 51 years to figure that out. And I just hope it doesn't take others as long as it did me. But if it did, there's a way to find what I found. And Jesus is with me now. I wouldn't be up here. And if it wasn't for my experience, and Robin asked me to join her, and I felt honored to do so. I felt I had to do so. And I want to thank everyone who's prayed for us, everyone who has put up with me. I've never been a Jesus freak before, but I am now. And that's not a bad thing, it's an awesome thing. And I just, anybody, I'm going to hang a brochure out here. in the front. Anyone who wants to know about the Emmaus Walk, we'll be glad to tell you how you can do it, where, and I'll be glad to sponsor you. We'll all, the ones of us that have done this, we'll sponsor you. We'll make sure you're there, and we'll be with you all the way. And I just want to say thank you, and may God be with every one of you. Thank you.